Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my WrestleMania preview show. Here we go. A little different than the way I've been doing it with the preview videos of wrestling and stuff, because in those videos I felt like I was a little distracted by playing the game and not really focusing on the match itself. Here we go. We are on the actual, let's see if I can zoom out here, the actual WWE site. We only have 1 day and 20 hours left until we get to see some WrestleMania action. That was some good stuff, that Damien Sandow video. Go ahead and check that out. So we are on the .com here, and here we go. The first match of the night, obviously on the pre-show, is going to be Wade Barrett versus The Miz. Now these two, it's basically movie versus movie match, and the Intercontinental Championship just happens to be around the waist of Wade Barrett. Personally, I don't give a shit about this match. I really don't care that I'm going to miss it. It's a pre-show match, so I'm not going to be able to see it, because when I'm at my brother's house, we don't watch YouTube, we watch the preview show with Scott Stanford. So shout out to Scott Stanford, because that's who we watch. We watch that. We love watching we like guessing during the first hour. We're eating pizza. We're doing all sorts of funny stuff at the 5 o'clock hour. So basically, what I'm going to do here is go through this, and I'm going to actually vote, and we're going to see what the WWE Universe on the .com thinks will win this match. And I'm going to actually vote with who I think will win this match based on the knowledge of booking and being wrestling knowledge and stuff like that. And there might be a couple of times where I choose who I want to win just based on, who I like better. So here we go. We got Wade Barrett versus The Miz. Now, Wade Barrett is in a movie, and Miz is in a movie. Miz is the main star of his movie, and Wade Barrett isn't. He's goon number 3. And I'm sorry, goon number 2, right? Okay, whatever. Wade Barrett, actually, I didn't mind Wade Barrett in this feud that I've been watching. I think he's kind of funny, like, I'm a movie star. And then Miz comes out, he's like, you're not a movie star, I'm a movie star. And then Wade Barrett goes, look at me in the movie. And then Miz goes, I didn't see you. I like it. I actually liked that part of this feud, but the rest of this feud has been kind of boring, and I didn't really care. The really climactic part of this feud is when they had a triple threat match on Raw with Chris Jericho, and that was it. Personally, I would have actually had preferred an Antonio Cesaro match. I feel like he's been champion for months and months and months and has been dominant on the mic, in the ring. I think he deserved a match, and I do not believe that these two gentlemen have deserved a match this year on WrestleMania. That being said, I have to pick a winner, and I'm going to go with Cesaro. You have to open up. It's WrestleMania, someone's got to win, and you have to have a great title change on the pre-show match. It's interactive, so shenanigans are about to be done. We're going with The Miz, and we'll see if, 75% of the WWE Universe on the .com, total votes 126,000. Oh my god, so nearly 90,000 or so people think that The Miz is going to win over Wade Barrett. That is cray-cray. Actually, it's kind of crazy that Wade Barrett has that many, votes. That's kind of crazy. Alright, now it's time to choose the next match. I'm going to kind of book these how I think they'll happen. I think the first match, because this one will kind of be a bummer, you want to start off with a good match. Yeah? Let's start off with a good match that people want to see, that people are kind of interested in. I'm going with Ryback Mark Henry. Now, this is a feud that at first I thought was, I don't really give a shit. Again, I don't really care. But again, that being said, the previous weeks of booking, even the challenge of them lifting the weights, the weightlifting challenge, I actually liked that. It was scripted as hell. It looked really super fake, but it was great. Mark Henry pushing down the bar on Ryback's neck. Very, very good. Who do you think will win? Well, It really depends on if this feud is over, and I don't think it's over. I think they'll have another match, and I actually wouldn't mind these two actually becoming a team Have Mark Henry come back to the good guy side. He has his Hall of Pain, and he has his food. He always wants some food, and Mark Henry is dealing out pain. I think these two could be, much like Tensai and Brodus Clay, the next power tag team. And that would, free up a couple of these other tag teams so they can move. Ryback eventually will be the guy that you want in the main event scene. But they've done that too much with him recently, and he needs to take a back step. The best way to do that is in a tag team division. So it doesn't really matter who wins this match at WrestleMania, because I don't think it'll end the feud. But the match at WrestleMania, I think will go Mark Henry's way. We'll go with Mark Henry. 14% say Ryback is going to win this match. Now, 204,000 people voted on this particular match. And, wow, 86% of them think Ryback. Okay, well, yeah, maybe, but they have to understand that this is the first match of the rivalry. The rivalry has only been going on for 3 weeks. Would they really only build a 3-week rivalry? I bet they think, the WWE, I bet they think that they can do more. And even if this rivalry ends at WrestleMania, what are these two going to do? I think this is going to continue on to Extreme Rules, and eventually by SummerSlam, these two are going to be tag team champions. That's just me, though. That's kind of what I would do. Alright, next match. We've had 2 singles matches. Good guy, bad guy. Let's go with, I think that'll be later. Let's actually go with Ziggler and Team Hell No. Let's go with this match, because this match... Can I zoom in? Sweet. Okay, this match is actually something that will be interesting, intriguing. Do I think that Team Rhodes Scholars should be tag team champions by now? Yes! Do I think that Kane and Daniel Bryan being a team has run its course? Yes! Do I think that both of these two should be commentators now instead of wrestlers? Yes, yes, yes. Because these two have not been delivering the goods match-wise, but they are on commentary. They are funny as hell on Saturday Morning Slam. If you haven't watched Saturday Morning Slam, these two are amazing. I think Kane, was it Kane on Saturday Morning Slam? It was one of the shows I didn't watch, so it was either SmackDown, Saturday Morning Slam, or Superstars. He was on commentary, and he was being hilarious. And he went on a crazy-ass tangent last Saturday morning about bears as the Dazzler. He had a little, kind of Superman hairdo going on there. It was crazy. It was great. And having these two face off against these two over here is a good way to do it. Who do I think is going to win? Let's just get that done now, because it doesn't really matter. 81-19, yeah. We're going with Team Hell No, because these two are going to blow up at WrestleMania. At the Rumble, you started to see the cracks, and now they're dysfunctional again, and eventually they're going to blow up. And these two are going to not win, because he is destined for greater things, and we'll talk about that later. But Big E Langston, he's going to be the problem child. Will he take the pin? Maybe. I think he's going to take the pin. I think he's going to, succumb to a choke slam, cross, flying headbutt combination to get the pin 1, 2, 3. And then AJ is going to slip in and really mess with these two. There's going to be kind of a something going on here in this match. But mostly Kane, Daniel Bryan, my picks to win, and the WWE Universe agrees with 201,000 voters. 81% think Team Hell No, and I absolutely agree. Now, this is why that you want this match a little earlier onto the card. I think Dolph Ziggler is going to be involved twice in this WrestleMania, because he still is the Money in the Bank holder, and I think he's going to be, going into this match here a little later, but we'll talk about that later. And usually on WrestleMania, they have this match first. I don't think that's the case this year, especially if you have a cash-in. So, you can't have a cash-in, him become new world champion, and then have him fight in a tag team match. You can't do that. So, this will have to be on after the tag team championship. And to give Ziggler enough rest, this will be a short-ass match, but Ziggler has double-headered a pay-per-view before. World Heavyweight Championship will probably hit around the 8 o'clock hour. Maybe even before that, because we do have a couple of matches up there that are crazy. So after this match, you kind of want to get into a serious match. You want a match that is going to tell the people, okay, it's time to get serious, something crazy's going to happen, and that's why I'm going with this match, which is my most anticipated match of the night. Why? Because I like the Shield. Now, if you didn't get my reference there, Big Brother Canada is showing in Canada. If you're Canadian, you know, alright? Now, there's a competitor on there called Peter. Peter is a huge wrestling fan, and he is in an alliance with another guy, and they have nicknamed themselves The Shield. Now, he actually kind of talks extremely loud. He's a fellow YouTuber, Peter Jakobowitz, or whatever you want to call him. But anyway, that being said, he is a lover of The Shield, apparently. So he named his alliance The Shield, and The Shield is taken over. Let's get right into it. These three are not tag team material. They do not like being tag team, except they did tag team last year before WrestleMania. If you don't know, go look, because these three tag team. He was going against Cody Rhodes. I think Orton. Oh, who was it? They were going to. I think he was going against Daniel Bryan. So it was Daniel Bryan, Cody Rhodes, and Orton had Kane. Okay, so it was Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Cody Rhodes. And that's who they fought last year. I do believe. I'm 80% sure of that. On like SmackDown or something. So Team flippin' the Viper shows, Team Ginger Viper shows, whatever, have fought with each other before. And now they hate each other. And now they like each other again. Big Show goes insane when Sheamus is about to deliver a brogue kick. I think you don't need to worry about Big Show in this match. You don't need to worry about Sheamus in this match. You need to worry about this man in the back. Look at him with his eyes. Look at how ominous that is. Why did they put him in the back? Could they use this as part of the story? I think they really could, because that's amazing. He is the most successful of the three, I would think. Most world champion reigns, part of a stable, tag team champion, world champion, intercontinental champion. He hasn't done too much. Wrestled Undertaker, hasn't done too much. You know, why is he in the back? I think because they want you to not notice Orton. Orton, during this build, has been so quiet, so, yeah, we should trust Big Show. We like each other. Does that sound like Orton to you? I don't think so. Orton is going to betray these two. You're going to see brogue kick and they're about to win, or they win or something. Orton gets frustrated, alright? And Big Show's frustrated as well. And these two are fighting. Sheamus and Big Show, they're kind of pushing each other around. And then Orton is just going to RKO to Sheamus, RKO to Big Show. And Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show will lose this match to The Shield, because The Shield, you've booked them over Cena and the super group of Sheamus and Orton. So they beat the super group. Why wouldn't they be able to beat these guys? And on the grandest stage of them all, that's how you build stars. These three are going to become the future, even though Seth Rollins is kind of doing crummy. I like Roman Reigns more than Seth Rollins at this point. It's crazy. We're voting for The Shield. The Shield. 19% of people think that The Shield is going to get their asses kicked at WrestleMania. I think not. 81% of you are absolutely wrong, because The Shield needs to win. If they lose at WrestleMania, it makes all their other pay-per-views meaningless. Maybe besides the Cena one. But, come on. And only 144,000 people voted on this match, so clearly not as big of a match as I think it is. I think this is one of my favorite matches of the night. All three, let's see, how many matches, pay-per-view matches have they had? One at TLC. They didn't have one at the Rumble. And we'll count pay-per-view. They had one against Cena. I think they've had 4, including this one. And they've won them all. And I think they're going to continue their winning ways. That's just me, though. And then him turning is something serious. So after that, you're going to have the shock and awe. And you're going to have the crowd kind of be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And now you need to cool down. Let's cool down with, yes. Okay. Yes, this is exactly how I would go. Tons of Funk and the Funkadactyls versus Team Rhodes Scholars and the Bella Twins. This is how I would cool it down. I would cool it down with this match right here. Tensai Clay and the Funkadactyls versus Rhodes Scholars and the Bella Twins. Now, let's see who we've had. Henry, bad guy, good guy, bad guy, good guy, and good guy. Okay, so who am I voting for in this? Well, let's see. We're going to vote for... As much as I love the Rhodes Scholars, and I think they should win, they're not going to. You have to get the Funkadactyls and the Funkateers in this pay-per-view. And look at this, 87,000. Who the fuck cares? And why did you bring these two back? The Bellas. They frighten me. I'm scared of what diseases they might give to John Cena and Daniel Bryan. I'm just saying, I prefer these two over here. Can we switch these teams up? Can we have Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow go with Naomi and Cameron? Please? Please? And let's give these two to the Bellas, because that would be much more interesting. These two turning on the Tons of Funk. I call them the Mother Funkers, but that's just me. It'd be amazing. So 87,000 people say that Tensai Clay and the Funkadactyls are going to win this match, and they will. You need to get your dance on, and then this will lead into some goofy shit backstage, all that fun stuff. So fun stuff. It's not going to be a very good match, 7 minutes at the most. There's divas involved. Yeah, so that's it. Let's see. Now, after... There's not much else to say, people. Okay, there is not much else to say about that. Now we're getting into the real meat of this pay-per-view. Originally, this pay-per-view kind of seemed crappy, but I don't know. I think it's got real potential to be extremely well. We still have Jericho and Fandango. Will that one be next? No, I think you need to do one of the big matches. I'm going, oh, whoops, sorry about that. I'm going, oh, god damn it, come on. I'm going with, let's see, there's Cena Rock, right, okay. Never mind. Maybe one of these matches will be first. Maybe Triple H and Brock Lesnar will be the first match. So let's hurry and do that. Because Punk and Undertaker are not going to go first. Cena and The Rock are not going to go first. Maybe these guys have to go first to take your big three matches, split them up. This match will be the first match on the card. And I'm saying that now because I forgot about Rock Cena. I really don't care. I've seen it before. I've seen enough, to be totally honest. Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, no holds barred match. If Lesnar wins, Triple H must retire. No holds barred. Lesnar is getting super kicked, or Heyman is getting super kicked. He is going to get involved. Look at that wily ass smile. Look at that. You must be joking. Why the hell is he at ringside? Come on now. Triple H must retire. Has he not retired yet? I thought he did. I thought that was the whole point of last year. Even before last year, he was gone. I don't give a shit if he retires. I really don't care. I would like to see him come back once or twice, like The Undertaker. I would like to see him come back, but not at WrestleMania. These two should come back at SummerSlam and take on the most heelish tag team. They should come back as DX. That's what should be going on here. I don't care if you retire. Lesnar being a monster would be the best way to go in this match. Question is, does Triple H lose? This one I'm not quite sure of. Triple H has Shawn Michaels in his corner. Oh my god, it would be amazing. Alright, this idea just hit me. What if you get a crazy match? Boom, boom, boom. Shawn Michaels stays outside, not involved. And then both Lesnar and Triple H are on the ground. They're both getting up. Michaels comes into the ring. Sweet Chin Music he's calling up the band. He's racking them up. Boom, boom, boom. And here we go. Triple H and Lesnar both stand up at the same time. Shawn Michaels, Sweet Chin Music to Triple H. No holds barred. He can't get disqualified. Lesnar wins. By that logic, these two can come back from retirement. Who the fuck cares? They're legends. They can wrestle whenever the hell they want. Next WrestleMania, these two. Right? Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, that'd be amazing. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think Brock Lesnar's going to win and Triple H will retire. 85% of you think otherwise. Are you insane? This is obviously... He's already had a match with The Undertaker. He's already been WWE Champion, World Champion, Triple Crown, whatever the hell, Fruity Loops Champion. Who the hell cares? 216,000. So you're telling me that 178,000 people think that Triple H is going to win? Good God. 178,000 people fooled. Lesnar has to win that match, I think, because it's for Triple H to retire. Or Triple H wins and he doesn't retire and then he Sweet Chin Music's his ass. That could happen as well, but I'm thinking Lesnar's going to win because if they still want to use Lesnar, this is how you do it. You got to keep him winning, and I think that's going to happen. All right, so now here we go. Let's go back in time. We just had the Funkadactyls, all that fun stuff going on, and now we want to go to a crazy match, a match that you want to book. It's not going to be an insane match, but it is going to be a match nonetheless. World Heavyweight Championship match, Del Rio versus Swagger. Zeb Coulter will be in the corner, sneaking down to the ring. You didn't see me, but I did his little, finger human being walk thing. And Ricardo will probably be there as well. Ricardo. Let's see. So, Del Rio versus Swagger. This is an obvious match. Who is going to win? Del Rio, of course. Del Rio is going to win this match. These guys have had the upper hand for the most of the feud. And they're racist. You can't really have him lose to a racist guy. Not really racist. Xenophobic, whatever. You can't have him lose to him on the grandest stage of them all. Especially if you're going to have Dolph Ziggler cash in. You can't have Dolph Ziggler cash in on Jack Swagger. He has to cash in on Del Rio. Del Rio is going to be beat to hell. And Swagger's going to lose. Del Rio is going to lose his championship, but he's going to win this match 81-19. I'm glad people agree, but there should be a second question down here. Will Dolph Ziggler cash in? I bet 339,000 of them say yes, because it's WrestleMania. You have to. It makes sense, people. All right, so, and you're going to get Dolph Ziggler cashing in and become the new World Heavyweight Champion, and he's going to open the show tomorrow. That is for sure. Maybe. All right, so here we go. What else have we not talked about here? Jericho Fandango. Let's get right into it. Yeah, why not? Before the Undertaker Punk and Cena Rock match. Here we go. Jericho Fandango. Now, I had an amazing idea for this match. Not many people are a fan of Fandango being on the WrestleMania card. People are saying, well, Miz and Wade Barrett should be there. They're the champion. No, their feud is absolutely ridiculous. I don't give a shit about their feud. Chris Jericho versus Fandango, though, they have been booking this thing amazingly. Last Monday, I've seen crazy gimmicks, but when Fandango brings out scorecards and says, 3 to Chris Jericho's moves, that's amazing. I love that. Now, to further this feud, you don't need to do it, but I would like to see it. The Fandango silhouette that he has come out in the middle of the ring whenever he's in the ring and about to fight, they should do that, because I don't know. Well, we can look up here, actually. Let's look up here. Let's see. We want to go all the way over here. All the way over here. Where is it? There we go. Right here. Now look, you can see right there they've got a Statue of Liberty hanging above the ring. Wouldn't it be amazing if hiding behind that WrestleMania thingy right there has a Fandango, and it just raises up above and in the face of the Statue of Liberty. The people who don't know who this guy is, and they wouldn't do anything, no reaction at all, immediately start boo, you can't wrestle, boo. And they would hate him if he covered up the Statue of Liberty. It would be amazing. And, I cannot wait for Jericho versus Fandango. This is a sleeper match. This match is going to be hella good, hella short. 9 minutes or so. Jericho, Fandango. Jericho's here to put young stars over. He chooses Fandango, and I love Fandango. I can't do... I can't, whenever he comes out, I start like doing a salsa. I can't stop until the music stops. I can't stop dancing when Fandango is out in the ring. 13% of you think that Fandango is gonna lose. That might be true, but I think Fandango is gonna win because this guy likes to go away. And what better way to go away than have Fandango take him out? And on WrestleMania, Fandango winning a surprise match at WrestleMania, it automatically gives him immediate heel status, and it puts him over as a threat, and it could be a gimmick that works. Did I think so a month ago? No, but now I think Fandango could be a real heel. It's great. He could be the heel Intercontinental Champion against Miz next month at Extreme Rules. Really. I did not mean to go into that, but whatever. So I'm rooting for Fandango. This is going to be a hell of a match. I love Jericho, but Fandango. I can't wait to see him fight at WrestleMania. It's going to be amazing. Here we go. We got 2 matches left here. And at this point, they got to go with Undertaker Punk. As much as I want to see this match go on last, especially if I were to choose... I'm going to pity vote here. I'm just going to get it over with. Pity vote. Pity vote for CM Punk. 17% of us think that Punk is going to go over The Undertaker. This man, The Undertaker, does not have very many WrestleManias left. Who does he have left to fight? Who would he come back next year and fight to keep his streak alive? It'd have to be somebody young. I'm not talking about Lesnar or Goldberg or any of those guys because that's just kind of hoping. But if you really want to get CM Punk over as a instant legend, he is already legendary, but as an instant legend, a stone cold type legend, have him end the streak. Please end the streak. People, it's like watching the Globetrotters. Eventually, it's going to turn into a comedy show instead of a skill-based thing. You want The Undertaker to be mysterious and mystique, that's fine, but I don't see him coming back very many more WrestleManias. The guy is old. Last year's match took everything out of him. Punk is that guy who is... And just think about all the other Undertaker rivalries. Eventually, The Undertaker got under the skin of his enemy. Even Orton. Orton had the same kind of gimmick. Orton was like, you can't get into my head, Undertaker. And then that's all it was, is like, Randy. And then in the bathroom mirror, he would be there with blood all down him, Cowboy Bob Orton with blood all over him. And Orton would be like, oh my gosh, ah. And he got really scared. CM Punk hasn't been scared yet. If you're going to have someone end the streak, please let it be Punk. Please. That would be amazing to watch. That would be instant history. They would cover this shit. In local news, they'd be like, oh my god, Undertaker lost. I'm going with CM Punk. I'm with the 17%. I'm with the minority here. This is the one pick of the night that I am not confident with, but it's the one that I hope happens. They've done enough with the story to make me believe that Punk could win, and I really hope he does. It would make him instantly famous, instantly great. And this guy, he doesn't need to be great anymore. The streak is awesome. I get it. But being a younger fan, if you're a child, you don't care about the streak. You don't care about him either, but you don't care about Undertaker or Triple H. You don't care about them. You don't care who they are. You want to see this guy down here, Punk. You want to see him be the new star, and he could be. He really could be, and this is how you do it. Have him beat the streak. I say it almost every year because I'm getting sick of Undertaker and I'm getting sick of the streak. It's just too predictable. If you're gonna do it now. Because next year against Ryback, I don't think Undertaker and Ryback is gonna be a money match. This was hardly a money match. It was like a 4-week build. Luckily, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, Paul Bearer died. And that instantly made this match the most emotional match on the card. And with him dumping ashes on Undertaker, everyone wants to see Undertaker win. So don't give them what they want. Do not give them what they want. They're already going to get Cena winning that. We want Punk. Give us Punk. Please. That's all I'm asking. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But seriously, please, it would be so epic. It would be great. But that's me fantasy booking. 17% of you think alike like me. Alright, here we go. The Rock versus John Cena. Now, this could actually go a couple of ways. Are they going to turn John Cena heel? No. No, he's just going to win. He's going to win The Rock. But look at this. This is the closest vote of the night. The rest of them have been basically 80-20 splits. This one is 70-30. 68-32. I can read. All right? 596,000 of you agree with, let's see, 64. 400,000 of you agree with me that John Cena will win this fight. Because he's going to go off and do more movies or whatever the hell The Rock does when he's not here. And if he's champion for another goddamn month and the streak lives and Triple H doesn't retire, I give up. It would basically signal that, yeah, fuck the new people. We like Undertaker, Rock, and Triple H. We like them better. You have to do what Jericho does and say, you know what? I've had my time. It's time for a younger guy to beat me up and make him look better than me and do it right. These guys have to start losing, or else it's going to make John Cena look like shit. And even though I'm not a fan of John Cena by any means. I'm not really a fan at all. But he's got to win this match. He's got to be the new champion. He's going to come out on Raw. And then The Rock might come out and there's a rumor that he'll be at Extreme Rules. I don't know if it's confirmed or not. I don't really read into that shit. But then he might have a rematch clause with John Cena at Extreme Rules. And that might be kind of cool. So, and then you could have like the Shield beat up John Cena for some reason. And, have the match thrown out, and then The Rock just kind of fades away. But I think John Cena will win this match. It'll be the final match of the night, which is a little unfortunate, seeing as how Undertaker Punk is such an emotional joyride. It's kind of a thing. It happened last year, too, and the year before that. Undertaker, well, actually the year before that, it ended with Taker. But Cena versus The Rock is going to be the last match, and that's going to kind of be a bummer, because people are going to say, I've seen this match before. I don't really care. What kind of spots are these two going to do? They're not. They're going to do, okay, now we're just circling, headlock, push down. Oh, look, I'm better than you. Headlock, push down. Oh, look, I'm better than you. It's going to be a lame match, just like last year's was. It wasn't great. It was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't a match that I will instantly remember as being amazing. Rock versus Cena. Cena's going to win. 400,000 of you agree with me, and we'll see where it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, 33 minutes it took to go over this WrestleMania. Tell me if you prefer this way of presenting the WrestleMania card. I actually kind of like it. It allows me to go through all this stuff, and it allows me to use a pointer. I like using pointers, right? And great. And ladies and gentlemen, I am Derek D. Ginger King. Oh shit, what would shock you most at WrestleMania? Let's go in here and let's see what the .com is saying. Ziggler cashing in, Triple H retiring, CM Punk. That would shock me the most, actually. Yeah, I think that would shock me the most. Out of all those, that shocks me the most. Yeah, okay. People agree with me. Look at this .com trolling. If you want to see me do more of this .com stuff, because I'm on the Xbox, let me know. But I think this was a great way to preview a pay-per-view. It gives me a great... It keeps me focused. When I do it on the WWE 13 game, I'm not really focused. I'm focused on winning the match, timing what I'm going to say with how long the match is going to go. I prefer this method better. You let me know in the comments. Give me your predictions in the comments below. And give me what you think will happen during these matches. Is the Shield going to go over Team Red Vipers? Or are they just gonna, get betrayed by Orton? What are your predictions, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I am Derek D. Ginger King, your YouTube champion. A 35-minute video of a WrestleMania pay-per-view preview being brought to you by the YouTube champion and the best universe mode in YouTube, in the world, in the universe, all that other fun stuff. Derek D. Ginger King. I'm checking out.